Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about iOS 16.0.2 update on my iPhone 13. As you can see, this is an iPhone 13 and yesterday night I received iOS 16.0.2 update. In this video I'm going to talk about what's new with this update and what are the bug fixes that Apple has fixed with this update. So as you can see from the screenshot, this update came in about 268.5 MB on my iPhone 13. So in general the update size was pretty small. So if you're having any older iPhones like iPhone 10R or iPhone 11, so the update size would be between 200 to 400 MB. So in this video let's have a look at what's new with this iOS 16.0.2 and let's talk about that in detail. So let's get right into the video, but before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on my channel, do give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first things first, let me go to the settings and let me go to the general and about section. So as you can see, if I tap on the iOS 16 version, so the new build number is 20A380 and on the version it says iOS 16.0.2. So this update came in about yesterday. So if you're having a stable series of updates, that means still now if you were running on iOS 16, then iOS 16.0.2 would be available. Now for you to check this update, go to general and go to this software update option. Click on this software update option. If you're not able to see the update, make sure this automatic updates are off. Then make sure your phone is connected to a Wi-Fi or probably you have a good cellular data plan, and then check for the updates. Now let's talk about what's new with this update. Now before talking about what's new with this update, I want to clear that there is no modem firmware included in this update. So before updating, as you can see, I had taken a screenshot. Let me show you that the modem firmware was 2.09.01 on my iPhone 13, and after updating the modem firmware is still the same. It is 2.09.01. It is pretty obvious that this is a small update and this does not contain any modem firmware. Now let's talk about what's new with this update. So let me have a look again with the screenshot. So as you can see, so in the screenshot only they have provided the bug fixes, the list of bugs that actually been fixed with iOS 16.0.2. So the first things first, if you're having an iPhone 14 or 14 Pro, then definitely you should update, because it says camera may vibrate and cause blurry photos when shooting with some third-party apps on iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. The next pointer is display may appear completely black during device setup. This is probably if you're having a new iPhone, you're trying to set that up, and then probably you might face this issue. So Apple has tried to fix that with this iOS 16.0.2. The third point says copy and paste between apps may cause a permission prompt to appear more than expected. So you know that if I copy something from this and probably want to paste it on any other application like Notes or Google Keep or anything like that, it would unnecessarily give me a pop-up saying whether you want to paste from Photos application. So although you have accepted the permissions, it might appear multiple times. That could be irritating for some people. So Apple has tried to fix that. Now the fourth point says voiceover may be unavailable after rebooting. So if you go to the accessibility settings, and for some people the voiceover is important, so after rebooting or maybe after a software update, your phone is automatically rebooted, this voiceover was not actually available. But with this iOS 16.0.2, Apple has tried to fix that. But the fifth point is pretty important for if you're having an older iPhone like iPhone 10R or iPhone 11 like the one I'm having here. So let's see what it says. So it says addresses an issue wherein the touch input was unresponsive on some iPhones like iPhone 10, 10R and iPhone 11 displays. So many people have complaints in the earlier videos that I posted about iOS 16 update. So many people have commented on that video that after updating to iOS 16, the iPhone 10R especially, that has become pretty unresponsive. So they are facing some lags if they are trying to open any application that is not opening, and other issues like that. So definitely definitely you should update to iOS 16.0.2 if you're having an older device like iPhone 10R or iPhone 11. So the lags probably we're facing, or the touch issues, the touch was not responsive properly, so those issues would be fixed with this iOS 16.0.2. let me know in the comment section if you're using an iPhone 10R or iPhone 11, and if you have already updated to iOS 16.0.2, and after the update whether those issues has been fixed or not. So with the help of this video, I just wanted to let you know that iOS 16.0.2 has been released if you are using stable series of updates. Now talking about iOS 16.1 beta update, don't get confused. iOS 16.1 is a beta series of softwares, and that will be released in the month of October. At the time of recording this video, this is September, so that will be released next month. But iOS 16.0.2 has been released for everyone who's running on iOS 16. Also talking about the performance is really great. I don't see any issues with the performance. Also, few of you have requested to show the Geekbench scores on after updating with the latest updates, so always I try to show you that. So let me show you the Geekbench 5 scores as well. So as you can see, for single core score it is came in about 1741, and for multi-core score it came in about 14610. So that's the score on my iPhone 13. So the scores are pretty much similar with iOS 16 updates. So on iOS 16 also the scores were similar, and I'm happy that the scores are actually good, not that bad. So let me know if you have a Geekbench 5 installed on your iPhone and what are the scores for your iPhone. Let me know that in the comment section below. But Geekbench is Geekbench, but the performance is really good. There's no issue with the performance as such, and it's iPhone 13, so the performance has to be good. So there's no issue as such with the performance. So with the help of this video, I just wanted to let you know that we have received iOS 16.0.2 update. If you're having an iPhone starting from iPhone 8 to any iPhone till iPhone 14 or 14 Pro Max, you can actually now update to iOS 16.0.2. With this update, Apple has mostly focused on bug fixes and the issues they were getting on the newer iPhones like iPhone 14 and 14 Pro, and even apart from that, Apple has tried to fix the issues with the older iPhones. Like especially after updating to iOS 16, the users complained that with the older iPhones like iPhone 10R and iPhone 11, there were lag and touch issues and all. So with iOS 16.0.2, Apple has tried to fix that. So I would say this is pretty important update if you're having an older iPhone or the newer iPhone. Definitely if you're on iOS 16, do update your iPhone to iOS 16.0.2. So then again, that's it for this video. I hope that you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel, because your one like and subscription means a lot to me and it motivates me a lot to put out more content like this on YouTube. Now with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.